Yeah, yeah, it's your boy Bush. Uh-oh, we are live. BullRad. Remember the old school
What's going
BullRad?
on?
Remember that old school BullRad when we used to have the bandanas on, talking that shit, coming real heavy? We about to get back on our stuff, you feel me? What's up though?
Ain't shit. Just another day. Fucking some wild stuff going on. Some wild allegations and just some wild times out here.
Some different things in these YouTube streets. First of all, remember
That's
I knew the loose cannon shit was gonna stir up and ruffle some feathers and things, but like to this level, it's a little weird. The video he did about J.O. Felony, I don't even know if you heard of him, but I know him because I'm from San Diego. He was signed to Def Jam, one of the first West Coast artists to be signed to Def Jam, besides Warren
I
G.
know the name. Yeah, I know what it is.
Yeah, so he did an interview because Loose Cannon said some things about him, about slapping him and things like that. That's Loose's story. That's BullRad story. We don't know nothing about that on BullRad.
I've read a lot about it.
Yeah, but all of a sudden you got all these YouTubers coming out reacting to it. They pissed off. Most of them are mad. They like this shit never happened, this and that. And then J.O. Felony, he went and did an interview over at I think it's Street Kings or Street something. My bad, excuse me, but I forgot what platform it was. But basically, he's upset. He's pissed the fuck off. He told different stories. He said he never really met Loose Cannon. He went looking for Loose Cannon. He couldn't find them back in the day, this and that. He's pissed off. But the bottom line is he basically sent a message to me because that's my content. That's our content. All of these reactions are coming from our content. So he told me, like, you gotta take that video down, basically. He said, take the video down, or he gonna send them people at me at the channel or whatever else. I mean, I ain't talked to Macy about this, but I'm sure Macy will probably be like, nah, leave it up. But Macy is an important part of this because he's from San Diego and he's a member and he's from the neighborhood car. But I'm leaning towards, you feel me? I didn't do nothing wrong. We covering fucking a story that somebody got to say. We ain't proving, we ain't, this is facts or nothing like that. I put up the video. I don't think I'm taking it down. You feel me? I'm gonna talk to Macy, but as far as taking it down, I can't do that. This is content.
Yeah, I wouldn't take it down unless it becomes an issue outside of the internet type deal, or could become an issue outside the internet.
It definitely could. I mean, they got the
I'm saying
possibility.
if it could, then take it down. It's not really worth anybody getting hurt over. But if it's not going to go anywhere, and it's just like, nah, fuck him. Like, do what you do if you want. Like, leave that shit the fuck.
Well, he didn't threaten any violence, which he probably wouldn't do that on the internet because he's from Dago, and dudes from Dago ain't really stupid like that to go crashing out on the internet type of stuff.
I would hope not. Like, it would be nice if we could keep entertainment and just talking shit. But
he did. He threatened to take the channel, get the channel or some shit, I guess, and strike it. But it's funny because
if it has to be taken down, we're sure as shit going to talk about why it got taken down. So either way.
Yeah, but while he's talking about taking my video down, they're reacting to our content. They played our content on the show, the Loose Cannon talking and things like that. Like, but I'm not worried about, how many people played our content? I'm not chasing nobody down and being a thirst bucket and take that down. That's ours. Take that down. That's ridiculous. Like, this is what, if you're reacting to our content, you could react all you want. You could clown me. You could say, oh, look at this square. Oh, look at this, blah, blah, whatever, like Whack 100 did. And I'm not going for y'all channel. I'm not going for none of that. You could take it, use it. We use content as called reactions. That's what we do in these YouTube streets. You can't handle it, then get the fuck on. I'm not talking about J.O. Felony because he's worried about just being straight up slandered, you feel me, and the media and things like that. Every rapper gets that, though. I'm sorry, J.O., this is what it is. Like, I don't, and I asked Luce a random question. I said, give us a story, any story about some shit, some crazy shit. He just threw J.O. Felony in there. That was him. You feel me? I'm supposed to stop
Did the
him.
notification you get come from a lawyer or from him?
It came from him. It wasn't like straight to me. It was on the podcast, and he was like, whoever put up that video, take it down, type of shit. You feel me?
Oh, fuck that noise, bro. Leave that shit up.
I'm saying, like,
I wouldn't even bother high power by fucking sending the word up and asking them what happened.
We don't take content down here. We're not in the business of doing that. You know,
YouTube,
YouTube.
because we don't post bullshit. Like, we don't be posting like clickbaity bullshit like that. So like, there's no reason for us to take it down unless it's deemed offensive to somebody and gets us kicked off YouTube. That's a whole different story, though.
Yeah,
that's different.
We played a sideline. We asked questions. I didn't get involved in that. I didn't say, "Oh yeah, word that bitch ass." Blah 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 blah. I didn't bring up J.O. Pelony's name. He did. He's on the platform. He wanted to talk his shit. I even like when Hater World said was in the chat or whatever, and they said Hater World said shout out to y'all or whatever. I hit Hater World up on the Instagram. I'm like, come talk your shit too over here. Now I noticed when I watched the show without involved Hater World, we did say some violating shit to him. I wouldn't go on no show. If I was him, I wouldn't go on my show because I was like, he's a bitch. He just let Whack clown him and this and that and didn't say nothing. I said some disrespectful shit or whatever. But like I said, you gotta have thick skin in this lane, homeboy. Like I would love for him to come and say his part. Loose Cannon said how it went down. And if you want to come talk, you feel me? That's what it is. Like, but we're not taking no video.
Mean, it's whatever. It sounded kind of extreme when he was saying it, and then once I got in the comments and started watching videos and shit, seems that a lot of people think he's full of shit, but I don't know. Loose Cannon with the whole story he told about hitting him and shit. Like, I don't know.
Okay,
it seems like the internet didn't believe him.
You got these dudes that's getting a lot of money doing their interviews, talking shit on the internet. It's a lane. You got from Charleston White to that crazy child actor who said all the gay stuff to whoever else. We know most of the time a lot of them full of shit. A lot of times, I'm not saying Loose Cannon full of shit. I don't know anything, but what I'm saying is it's a lane. We're into entertainment. This is an entertainment field. People in the chat, yeah, they could comment all they want. But guess what? They watched the video, so they was entertained by entertainment field. And I'm not taking shit. What y'all think? Y'all think I should be taking content down or what? Oh shit! Let's do it. They said BullRad is real, unprofessional. You feel me? But it don't matter what they do.
Wow, kiss my ass. Kiss my ass.
You know what I mean?
Whoa. I'm sorry for calling everybody. That is unprofessional. I do apologize. I can't breathe right now. Whew.
Well, you need to stop hitting that strong. You ain't ready for it.
I'm good. I'm good. That stuff is strong. That stuff is whoo-wee. All right. Here we go. Just gotta,
for the taking down of shit, that ain't happening over here. Let's just get that straight. Bottom line. You might catch me over there.
No, this is set tobacco. This isn't real. This is smoke and mirrors, bro. This is production shit. What's up?
You might catch us time to time, maybe on Whack 100 show over there at the 100 side. You feel me? I ain't taking no sides and no stance though in the content. I'm gonna speak what I feel.
Yeah, absolutely. Or maybe even on the YouTube streets with New Age Plug and all them. Like,
oh yeah,
just speak our honest opinion. No, that's it.
Big facts. Feel me when dudes think they're gonna bully somebody though, they got the game messed up. That ain't happening over there. I can tell you that off top.
Oh, especially online too. Like, how you gonna get bullied online? Like, there's no threat of violence. This is just a conversation. You can't even came and outwit some clown online, then like stay the fuck offline if you can't win a fucking online argument. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
Unless you're just a super lame and you're super guilty on whatever they're claiming you did, and that's why you can't win the argument because they just keep fucking you up because of it. Then, well, that's your problem. Stop being a snitch or whatever you did.
Yeah, but what you're saying is if you're lame and guilty, you would respond. I believe like if I'm not guilty of the shit, I believe I gotta say something now. Like the Busta Rhymes thing, a lot of stuff came out on him, alleged rumors and things like that. And then I look at the comments on certain videos, they like Busta Rhymes ain't respond. This must be true. That's how people think. They like he ain't say nothing. This shit must be true. You feel me?
Or it's so pathetic. It's not worth him commenting on it. Like it's below him to speak on. Nice segue, by the way. I that was clean, bro.
Okay, but check this out. You personally, before we get into the Busta Rhymes, you personally, all of a sudden there's some campaign to smear you, BullRad, do this and that, and this and that, and all the YouTubers are talking about it, things like that. Do you come out immediately against it, or do you shut up? It's so ridiculous. You just don't say nothing on it.
I actually said something immediately about it. However, I was excited about somebody making a video regarding me being an industry plant. I thought it was funny.
We in the gun.
If it was bad,
who's a big star? That's a different situation. I get it, but
if it was bad, I would probably. I'd wait a few days. I wouldn't respond immediately. I'd wait a few days. And then if it kept gaining traction and getting bigger and bigger, then I'd have my publicist release a statement saying it's not true. But other than that, I'm not going to degrade myself by jumping on Instagram and arguing over internet rumors. That you look crazy if you do that. You look crazy.
I think you look crazy with the publicist coming out all, politically correct, saying this statement, and you over there quiet and shit.
No, because it lets people know that you're above the bullshit. It's literally below you to respond to some internet bullshit that somebody who's never met you made up.
Imagine this dude, this weirdo.
It also depends on if you did it or not. If he did it and he's guilty of it and he looks and he feels all crazy about it, waiting 4 days might make him feel nuts. But if he didn't do it, he's like, that's retarded. Waiting 4 days, he probably wouldn't even want to put something out, but he has, it's gaining traction. Like I said, then he's got to say something. I don't know. I'd consult the professional.
And Wack gave him traction, but imagine this dude who's a fake bodyguard. He's running around. He's getting paid to get on these platforms. He sold it to Star on the Star Report. Star did a whole 2 hours on the Busta Rhymes situation. And this dude has never even, it came to light that he didn't work with Busta Rhymes. He didn't work with any type of big stars at all. He's just some guy who decided to make up this rumor about Busta Rhymes. Even on the
Sounds about right. Sounds about right. Like it sounded so unbelievable from the get-go. And now this dude's got to worry about if God forbid, if he ever runs into Busta Rhymes will cave his head in, bro. That's the one dude that will fuck you up. He's a monster. And like he's cool, but like you can tell he's one of those dudes. He's cool right up until he's not cool. Then he's fucking really dangerous.
He got knuckleheads around
and I mean hands on. He'll rip you to shreds.
Yeah, he got knuckleheads around him too, not just him. You got knuckleheads around him. You messing with the thing you got to realize when you start spreading these narratives. You feel me? I'm a platform. I don't know about that whole thing, but I definitely would question him, scrutinize him crazy. If he was here talking that shit, I wouldn't just let him say it and get away with it. If you watch Loose Cannon, I was scrutinizing him, bro, asking questions about everything. You feel me? But when you start messing with somebody's money and trying to mess with somebody's character, you got to think about the people that's around him that's like eating off of him. You know what I mean? You fucking with a lot of people money, and now you feel me? Now you playing with fire now. Because Busta Rhymes is still on tour now. Busta Rhymes is not a guy that's not out there, that's not outside moving around, and there's money. So now I see on social media all these fucking memes, basically making fun of Busta. Got one with him in something that looked like a skirt. Got one with him. and they saying he's zesty, all because
The
of
internet is so. Yo, how come every time they talk shit about somebody, an hour later there's a picture of them in a skirt? It's like, enough, guys. We get the play already. It's the same shit every day, bro.
nobody else was saying that until this dude came out with that bullshit. Now everybody is saying, "Oh yeah, he might be zesty." Yeah.
No, come on, man. Just instead of reading the headline, you need to sit back and just think to yourselves. Just be like, do I really think this is even possible? And I'd be like, no, he doesn't seem that way at all to me. Like,
You're right. I think to yourself. But the Diddy shit didn't help at all because Diddy is taking down a lot of people with his fuck shit. Even Mill caught up in it.
Again, even if what Diddy's saying is true, maybe it's one time here, one time there, but like Diddy has been a known creeper, and we all have known this for a long time. And now it's just gotten to the point where he's done shit that's like worthy of charges. We just thought he was just fucking little creeped out little weirdo, but no, he's like actually like doing criminal type shit. So that fell apart on him, and now he might be just spilling everybody's guts, and we might be hearing about people from him that might be bullshit. It might be a one-time deal. They might be habitual people, and then there might be some real low-down, like grimy type people, like, you know. So we're gonna find out a bunch. But yeah, he's gonna be ratting on people if he's in trouble. I don't know how that goes. He might not have to say a fucking word. We'll have to see how the trial goes.
But even his association, Busta Rhymes' association with Diddy, it hurt him in these rumors. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but I mean, that's such bullshit. Anybody in the music industry is tied to Diddy one way or another. The guy has been in the industry for 30 years. He sets people up with other people. They get deals. He's not even on the deal, or he's getting published on the deal. You know, or he's a co-producer on the deal. Like, he's got his fingers in everything. Diddy is music. Let's be honest. He's part of the industry.
All facts. You're right. That's facts. But, you know, Busta Rhymes had a close association with him. I think Busta Rhymes' was dating Diddy's mom or something, or Busta Rhymes, I think. If I'm not mistaken, I swear to God, something weird like that was dating Diddy's mom. They got a close association. That's all I'm saying. Like, it ain't just regular. Just like Meek Mill, they wearing the same shirts. Like, that's different. That's not no just music industry shit. That's different shit. These motherfuckers are real close.
That is different. But still, I don't believe that Busta Rhymes is gay. He just doesn't come off like that.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with that either. That's some bullshit.
Yeah. It wouldn't matter to me if he was. It wouldn't matter one bit. But I'm just saying, I don't believe that, and I don't see what the slander is all about either. Like, we'll find out when it never really gets mentioned again. But it is what it is for now. But
I disagree with this thing that Wack did it, like, as far as exposing this dude, because in the comments they're like, "Oh, Wack is Wack." They just not buying it really. It's a couple people that's like, "Oh, shout out to Wack for exposing them" or whatever else, but majority of them is on some, man, fuck this, you know, type of shit. And then they even saying he's zesty. They're saying Busta Rhymes is zesty. That's crazy as hell. And you look at this.
Who's saying that? Who is saying that though?
In the comments, player. I'm talking about my comments.
Wait, so what did Wack say? Wack is the one who brought the story up.
Wack brought it up. Wack was like, on his show, he was like, "Yo, who is this dude? Whatever CC, whatever his name is, talking this bullshit, running the rumors because he's getting interviews on Ken Capone. He's getting interviews on big platforms." So Wack invested. Said, "Who the fuck is this dude?" So then Loose Cannon said, "I'll get him on here." So Loose got him on the live. Wack questioned him and things like that. He said, "Who you work for?" He couldn't say nobody. He said, "I never worked for Busta Rhymes, nothing." "Who'd you work for?" He said, "Some reject that nobody ever heard of, and I'm an underground dude too." He said some name that I never heard of and nobody heard of. And then he was just sitting there like a chump, and Wack was just on him heavy like a pit bull. And it's obvious that dude was clout chasing from the beginning. That's what I'm saying. Now, if you putting any type of weight on this rumors that this dude is saying, then you got tricked. You're a sucker to me, because you got a lot of people still saying that bullshit. Busta Bus ain't zesty, man. Fuck that. I say he not. You know what I mean? But Wack put the light on it, and you feel me? Because dudes, you can't let dudes run around running their mouth and not question them and do the history on them. Now that I know the history on that dude, he holds no weight with me. You feel me?
I feel you. I mean, I don't. You know how I feel about Wack and what the shit that he says, for the most part. You know, like I don't tend to believe in. I usually want to see extreme paperwork and receipts immediately upon delivery. You know what I mean? Like it's COD with Wack 100. It's COD for me. Like I want to see receipts and cash on delivery.
What is there not to believe about that situation, though, in specific, in particular?
No. I mean, about like just in general, not specifically that, but just in general. Like, he's not someone I believe about everything.
I respect that shit because if I have a homie and somebody's running some bullshit narrative on them and the shit is catching fire out there and it's making shit look weird, and I call them out, you feel me? And get to the bottom of the situation, pause. I feel like that's good because if he didn't do that, my brain was still on. I ain't gonna lie, this shit is getting tricky out here in these streets. People be saying stuff and then it start catching fire and it make you start even believing it. Like, is there some truth to that shit? You feel me? We got just one dude running his mouth, not a bunch of dudes. One dude, one overweight loser who claimed to be a bodyguard, but he never bodyguard nobody. He's just a lame, basically, who found his way into the game because you got people that want, you know what I mean? Actually, in the Star report, he's responsible for this shit for the most part. And a lot of
Star, formerly a former Star, Buck Wild Star.
Yeah. He got a big YouTube show, and he do his thing. But he gave light to this stupid ass story. He should be held accountable for not checking in on this lame ass dude who's running his mouth. You feel me?
Yeah, that I agree with for sure.
Shout out to GD Network moderator. He said Wack lie just as much as the security dude. Y'all talking about Wack? Yeah. That's what a lot of people say. But what I'm talking about is this specific situation. I'm talking about this situation. You know very well that security dude was a lame. He's not even a security dude. He's just a fucking
just a liar. He's like a production assistant or some bullshit.
Found his way into the game by lying. Now, people like that's some vicious, that's some wicked next level shit.
Yo, your karma for that is fucking deep and brutal.
Do you know he's gonna get it, BullRad? He's gonna get it for that.
That's what I'm saying. Your karma for that runs deep. Like, you're gonna get fucked for that one.
Sorry to tell you.
I would never.
He don't know who he playing with on that level. He probably somewhere in like, Nebraska or wherever the fuck else he at. Chilling.
Plus, you tipped your hand to the internet. Like, you're done, bro. Like, you can never come out with anything again. You're roasted.
Woo,
but aside from that, just life is gonna fucking take a huge, gigantic shit on you because you're a piece of trash.
Yep. What you mean? That's what a lot of people say. It's a fact. Wack is notorious liar. Done put snitch jack on niggas and everything. Wack should have been got smoked by now. No cap.
GD Network talking wild. I like it.
And shit like that. I was supposed to be on that show, but something stopped me. You think I should? Because you're a moderator on this channel, GD Network. So I'm trying to. You know what I'm trying to do with the channel. I'm trying to get more exposure. Obviously, you feel me. You agree with me? Working with the 100 side or what? Let me know. I mean, all of it be rad. Come on now. But to get where Wack at, he had to. I mean, to get to be able to expose shit like the way he doing it now, he wouldn't have been there if he didn't build up this fucking persona.
He did something in the past, but I'm telling you, bro. Like, when we first started doing this like 2 years ago, I was like, fuck Wack 100% flat out. I didn't want to hear it. That was my opinion. I didn't discuss it. That was it.
Yeah,
we already that in the discussion. And then I started paying attention to him, right? And then I started sticking up to this bastard. And And then I remember he just started running his mouth about people and had no proof of it whatsoever, and it backfired on him because he looked really foolish when it happened. And ever since then, I haven't wasted time listening to him, and I think he's full of shit too. And what GD fucking nailed him in the head the way I used to treat it. Now I kind of listen to it halfway, but like I have no faith in the things that he says unless he comes with receipts immediately, right then and there. Then I really don't want to hear much from him. I'm not going to base much of my moves on what he says.
The GD say hell no, that I shouldn't work with him and do
that. I vote no faith always in him.
You say no too? You say no?
Yeah, because he let me down. I gave him a shot when I knew better. Against my better judgment, against my inner voice, and I fucking knew better. And I went against it, and he played me. He made me look foolish by rocking with him. So never again.
Wack is a lame, bro, and he only deals with lames that will bow down to him. I definitely noticed that, and I wasn't going to be one of those dudes. So you know what I
mean? Don't. You can't be.
Yeah, there's no way. You know, like. I can't do it. It's physically impossible for me to do that. But I mean, I've been talking to Luce, you know, on the phone, things like that. Yeah. And my whole thing is to try to push this channel somewhere, but that's May Smoke said no, you said no, the GD Network said no. I think
every time
probably would say no, but I ain't get to ask
every time somebody mentions the 100 side, I just picture the dark side and like the evil emperor. It's Wack 100 with a cloak on. I pictured some Star Wars shit.
Stephen Charles never really got in on this Wack conversation like that. Ask him and see what he feels, but that's a lot of votes right there. So the 100 side, man, we call them the Wackettes. Damn. Wack talk to men like they hoes. Yeah, we don't do that. Yeah, not doing that. Sorry, I can't do that. I don't give a fuck about any type of money, nothing. I can't do that. That's why, you lose respect too. Like Reek, how Reek was getting talked to. You can't help but lose respect for a man that you let, you know what I mean? That you see getting talked to crazy like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What kind of manager on a chat line 24 hours a day?
That's a good question. That is a good question. Is he doing his job so well if he's on the internet all day long?
Yeah, but he got, Game takes 6 months off according to him every year. Blueface is in jail. Them other dudes.
Game's taking the last 15 years off. What he's talking about. Game hasn't dropped a decent album in 15 fucking years.
Yeah, me neither, homie. Me neither. I mean, yeah. Man, awesome exposure. And EST would definitely say, oh, no, we fucked up with them. We can use them to bring light to this channel.
I mean, do what you got to do. I'm not saying don't, but just keep your fucking hands up. Be ready for it, and don't let them slide on bullshit.
What you mean by that?
If you're you can go on their show and you can hold it down and you can have a conversation with them, but whereas other people would just agree with him when he says some fucking nonsense or some bullshit or doesn't challenge them because they're just excited to be there. If you're there, if you hold it down, it's all good. Unless you turn into one of his hoes and you just sit there and nod in your head like, I'm just happy to be here. That's trash. So your call. You can go on, just hold it the fuck down. So you probably only be on once or twice.
Lately, he been changing his narrative a little bit.
Yeah, because his numbers go down because he's cat.
All right, I ain't here to make no excuses for another man. Shit, y'all gotta say on this channel. Even Macy.
I mean, I'm just telling you my opinion based on what we all saw and know happened for a fact.
Yeah,
I think
but
he even apologized.
I'm glad the GD Network said that though, because that was my thing that I said to Luce Cannon. We was on the phone, like, this dude, Death of the Cloud Chaser, Big Chuck, he been clowning Whack from the beginning. They was like enemies. They was going at each other for a second, and now they cool or whatever. But my thing is, y'all gotta appreciate how Big Chuck's trying to take his platform up the situation. But y'all over here, y'all like, fuck that. We don't need them. We gonna come up anyway on our own, which is true. We will, but sometimes you gotta find the steps that advance you a little quicker. You know what I mean? Wack took Chuck Brandon before, and him looking. That's what I'm saying. So why are you mad at me, the GD Network, if I go working with the 100 side? He not taking this brand. He not doing none of that over here, though. I tell you that right now. You feel me?
The 100 side, the dark side, bro. It's the evil ones.
Yeah.
You really want to go work for the evil ones?
Super Dub Nation. I ain't never seen this dude. He said, facts, y'all got to take down that J.O. shit, knowing damn well Chuck a liar, Whack a liar, and same as Loose. I don't know Chuck to be a liar, but I don't know. I mean, but what that got to do with my content? What that got to do with me, with my content, Super Dub Nation? What does that have to do with that? I don't get it. Oh, I guess, yeah, because you saying Loose Cannon a liar. Man, I'm not here to say no. I don't know who's a liar, who's telling the truth nowadays. You feel me? I had people did 30 years on my platform. He told his story. Other gangsters all locked up on the platform. They told their story. Mace he told his story. I'm not here to say you're lying. You're telling the truth. You're lying. I don't know none of that. You feel me? So that's not my
personally, if he's lying, I think it looks better if we have it up there. That way, it's proof that he told that lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not saying we believe it. We just gave him a platform to speak on. And now it's like, if it's obviously a lie, then he just looks all types of crazy.
I told you, bro, I'll be clowning Chuck for working with him. Yeah, but you just said your man's still with him. And I don't know if you over there on Chuck's side, a moderator or whatever, but you support Chuck working with Wack because Chuck is trying to bring Death of a Clout Chaser to another plateau, because Death of the Clout Chaser was built off that Wack content. You feel me? Just like a whole lot of other these channels. Let's be real here. You feel me? But I see Chuck kind of switch it up, do different things with the platform besides just whack. But let's be honest here, homie. Niggas, he eating off of this shit. Death of the Clout Chaser, he eating. Just like Getty Radio, Clubhouse TV, Ray Gibbs, and all them other dudes. This is a business. He know damn well Whack a hoe. He do call him the That's beside my point. He working with Whack though. He working with Whack, and Whack helping his platform. So y'all want to hold me accountable and shit. And that's your man from Chirac.
They're hitting you in the comments, man.
Okay, he said I'm posting a liar. BullRad, what do we response to this?
I mean, look, again, when we post something, when we put something up here, we're not on their side. We're not saying it's true. We're not saying it's false. When we have a conversation like right now, that's when you'll hear what we think about it. But just in general, we're just putting up what people are saying, just reiterating what's going on to let y'all know in case you didn't see it already. And then if we have an opinion on it, then we take it from there. But just because we talk about it doesn't mean that we side with it. We're just letting you know what time it is. So
big fact.
Don't come freaking on us because Wack's doing some suspect shit. We're just letting y'all know he's doing some suspect shit again.
Hey, that's what it is. He said Luce appears to be autistic now. We all enjoyed Crip Mac. We all enjoyed a whole bunch of other personalities that we already know got something going on upstairs. It was beautiful. These dudes found a way to get some money, and we had entertainment. I'm not here to I'm not telling y'all who to like, who to believe, and none of that shit. You feel me? And and these features on the platform are not the platform. They're here to tell their story. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm not here to sift between social quirks and autism. And nah, we're here for good content in general. And if somebody pops up with good content, I fuck with it.
Yeah. 10 years Loose Cannon been lying. All right, how you know? Give me proof. I ain't let's be specific here.
Because why is he still out here, still getting money, still getting his name ringing the bells? Like, why people fuck with him? And like, why is he anybody? Why is he somebody?
He said Loose Cannon and Rat. Okay, GD Network.
That's heavy. That's heavy.
Yeah, that's heavy. If he come on the platform, well, you know, I think you was there when he came last time. You know, and ask him that question because I'll ask him right to his face. I'll say, "Oh, they say you a rat. What's up with that?" That's what I would say if I seen that question come up. I would definitely say they say you and your pops is a rat, and let him respond. You feel me?
I have no problem asking for that question.
For real. He said, "Death of a what he say? Death of a cloud chase whack shit. That's how much you know." Okay. I'm not here to fight with you. That's how much you know. The fuck? Who talks like that anyway? That's how much you know. All money ain't good. All money ain't good money. That's a fact. That's a cold fact. But if you doing something to sell your soul, you feel me, your integrity and what you do, then that's when it's a problem. But if you just doing you, homie, go get your money, my nigga. You feel me? Like, what do you say? Man, I can't do this shit. This mouse is crazy.
They're going in.
Niggas have no dignity, no morals.
Keep going. Keep going.
Same shit I say to you, I say to him. Okay,
next
but
one.
He's still your boy, right?
Next one. Going. Next one.
He's not from Chicago. Man, yo, you better watch your mouth. You the dummy.
Yeah, like we know where Wax from. I heard you say Chicago, but
you so butthurt, nigga. You from Dago? He was exposed by the no limit niggas. Man, fuck out of here. He repping Chicago, nigga. GD Network is Big Chuck from Chicago. Y'all both goofies to me for even considering it. What else would y'all do for money? Nigga, fuck out of here. Man. What I do for money?
What the fuck?
Yeah. Wasn't no
money.
I like
money so much. I like money so much I didn't join a gang. I'll say that much. Counted up on my own and made all that profit while kicking up to somebody who didn't do shit. Just gonna get fucking used.
Every time y'all see me,
like money.
Them, or if y'all see them on this channel, tell me if it's the same energy. Tell me, you know, if I'm the same energy as them niggas. Nigga, I ask the questions. Nigga, anybody could come here. Anybody could come on the platform. This is a platform. This internet, nigga. This internet. Y'all, if a nigga was fucking with him in the streets on some business shit, yeah, of course. Bro, you sounding goofy. He a hoe in the story. It's a fact, man. Next thing you know, Wack going yelling at you like it's bad. Chop! That ain't never gonna happen, nigga. And you know that. You know that, nigga. I had this shit up yesterday. I was supposed to join the show. I said, nah, these niggas, this shit is look easy as fuck. I ain't fucking with it. But, you know, I have no fucking ties to none of this shit. I will push this channel, nigga. That's all I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's a whole fact. For real. It's just funny that you get notice in the comments, like really turning on us today.
Hey, I like it because they're here watching our goofy asses.
Yeah, but like, why do I get lumped in with you? I'm not on fucking Wax side at all. Like, how did I just get turned into a goofy immediately? Like, I'm fucking not fucking with him at all, bro.
He said that's my man. This nigga was
that's your people, bro. That's not my people. Like,
that's crazy. Death of the Cloud Chaser, Big Chuck. That's a nigga who need to wipe his knees off. That's a nigga who knees is definitely hurting. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You said that's your man. Fuck out of here, nigga. When you ever see me kissing up to anybody, you feel me? Let's be real here. He said, you know, nice. Consider Wax for what? What are you talking about? Consider Wax. going on the damn YouTube show on the fucking YouTube show to be more exposed, nigga. What do you mean consider?
No, he said he said he fucks with you. He's just upset that you would even consider fucking with Whack 100. That's Chuck. Funny. That's funny to me. That's funny to me. That's funny to me. I feel you.
He brought up Chuck, who's been, a big dick rider of Whack. He switched up his whole 160 as soon as Whack started fucking with him. Chuck, these platforms like Chuck and Getty Radio and all these other niggas.
Did you say your whole 160? You meant 360? Wait, you meant 180.
Yeah, whatever the fuck. He switched up his whole shit. He's a Whack. Okay. He's a Whack disciple. Ain't no way y'all niggas gonna call me a Whack disciple, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. So let's be real. Yeah, you brought the nigga up and you try to compare me with him, nigga. Crazy as hell. But anyway, that Dirk shit. Somebody else turned on Dirk, man. Hey, GD Network, man.
He is so 100% proper fucked. He's so fucking fucked. I don't mean to laugh because that's a young dude, that's a young man's life, but like he's getting that charge because he took and tried to take the lives of several people. So it is what it is. But like, I'm just laughing at how monumentally fucked he is, bro.
Yeah, he really.
He epic said proportions, epic.
I call.
I think he's the most. I think he's the most epic. I think he's the most epic gangster ever out there ever. He's gonna get like as far as charges. He's getting the most gangster charges ever.
Oh, Dirk, murder for hire.
Think about it for a rapper. Like X amount of counts of murder for hire, fucking executed like X amount of these, like like that's crazy. That's like 6 times life, potentially fucking death row. That's wild, bro.
After that whole Atlanta shit, I wouldn't be surprised if he, his lawyers maneuver through this shit. We'll see how it go. I know, where he at? He in Cali, right? Yeah, this case is.
Yeah, I pray they don't turn him into like the next generation's Tupac.
What you mean by that?
Like where he's on every fucking shirt at every carnival and every fucking store you go to in the mall. Like, you know what I mean? Like every fucking music type store, every rock store, every fucking like carnival booth that sells like music shit. Like, is his shirt going to be everywhere? Is his face going to be everywhere? Like with Tupac is everywhere because he was an icon to a generation. You know what I mean? Like, there's certain things that he said that he stood for that could be positive for sure. But like, is Dirk going to be like the next one? Is he the next legend?
Tupac had a lot of positivity connected to him. Dirk.
Agreed. But this new generation's weird. I'm saying, is he going to be the next one who just gets all the light? Because like, who knows why? But because like he fucking went all the way, I guess. I don't know. Pretty popular before he went. Let's see what happens now.
Yeah, I doubt, like in the streets, yeah, of course, with the ignorant niggas and things like that, of course. But as far as being like a martyr like Tupac, nah, that ain't happening. You feel me? It's not gonna happen. He got.
I feel you. No, I feel you. I'm just asking.
Yeah, why you getting defensive and shit? So you turning on me like these niggas in the comments and shit. Nah, let me stop.
Oh, I'm wearing a Nipsey Hussle sweatshirt. Pipe down, pipe down, pipe down.
What that mean? That's your other black friend? That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah, that's my black friend. He's on my resume.
Nah, I ain't mad, GD. You feel me? Trust me, I'm not mad. I want niggas to be real and speak their mind, but it's funny you brought up Chuck. That's all I'm trying to say, nigga. You will never catch me like that, nigga. And you will never catch me, nigga. I could have been come on now. That whack, I was all in the algorithm. I was getting over 500,000 views over on all kind of shit, nigga. I deleted all that shit. Started back from the bottom. You feel me? And niggas gonna come up with the God because I ain't gonna stop. When you don't stop, you going somewhere. But my thing is, I'm not mad. You feel me? He said he disappointed that. I just don't understand what you saying that I even considered whack. Considered whack for what? I didn't consider whack. What do you mean? You feel me? Y'all niggas is arch enemies of the nigga that puts you on the same level as the nigga. Y'all niggas let that nigga get y'all so mad. I mean, you go through all my videos. I said a lot of shit about whack, a lot of shit about everybody, and they could go watch it and they could question me, and I tell them about it right there. You smell me? Oh, nigga just chilling though. consider working with whack, nigga. What's working with whack? I was on the nigga show. There ain't no contracts, no nothing. I could have said what I wanted to say, promoted what I wanted to promote. It was a platform. Ain't no working with the nigga. Feel me?
I feel you. And I appreciate that you straightened it out. The only thing better than, there's only one thing better than standing on shit and straightening it out. And that's not having shit to straighten out in the first place, like me. I ain't got shit to straighten out on this one. Fuck that dude.
He said, yeah, whatever, nigga. You know you was getting disrespectful and shit, but it's all gravy. It's all good. Nigga. I'm gonna stop really that shit too as this shit go, because these videos they starting to get a little more traction. So I'm gonna get the videos when I get this editor. It's gonna be a whole lot better and things like that. The reactions. I already know the my mic is all low, shit like that. I got a new program for that. We gonna get on that. Pause. But well, man, niggas gotta look at this shit like it ain't no. You got the nigga, man. Come on now, let's be real here, man. It's a whole lot of going on.
If we all exist in this same whatever it is, space. As far as the internet goes, you don't have to be down with somebody, but eventually you're just gonna bump into them naturally. You're gonna bump into them, so you might as well just keep it 100, but like keep it open and just. If you come across somebody, don't bounce off them and reject them. Just fucking give them the space, and just if they want to make themselves look foolish, go ahead, hang yourself on my platform if you really want to. Like, I don't want you to say some dumb shit, but if you feel necessary, I'll give you the space for you to fucking shoot yourself in the foot if you really want it, and then let the internet decide. But just because we air it doesn't mean we ride it, and just because we fucking talk to somebody doesn't mean we're pro their platform. We're just going on to speak our piece and to make it known to our people.
Yep. Shout out to Cash Rules Global TV. We're gonna be doing an exclusive interview with this young man. He's from Oakland. Did a whole lot of time. We're gonna dive into his story. 22 years. He out here doing his thing. His YouTube channel, Cash Rules Global TV, with a K. And we're gonna do, we do those type of interviews. Y'all seen Rasta Chris here. He did 30 years. Y'all seen different people here. Y'all seen Mace Loke here. Y'all seen TY, what's the name? TY from the 30s, Harlem 30s. Seen dudes from both sides, Damus and Keyways, telling their story. I don't get involved in their story. I let them tell their story. You feel me? That's what it is. But yeah, Cash Rules Global TV. That's going to be an interesting one. I love the Bay Area. I got my little brothers was born up there. I used to live up there. Shout out to Haywood, Alameda. You feel me? All that. I feel you, my nigga. I'm just saying. I don't like when niggas try to make me look like the goddamn dude on my knees, nigga. You got me fucked up. You see the ones on the knees. They all out there. They out there. This network, we ain't the ones. We ain't them, and we never will be. That's just the whole fact about it. But we will try to move this shit to get more eyes on it. That's all. Get more eyes on it. This Dirt case, I don't know if it's really gonna go all the way through. This shit is too crazy. Like if they offer Dirk some shit like a dub, he might fuck around. Well, a lot of people think Thug should have not took that deal, and he probably would have beat the case too. You feel me?
I don't know about that. Who, Dirk? You said?
No, a lot of people think Thug shouldn't have took that plea deal. He might have beat the case like his co-defendant.
Whatever. Fuck all that. He's out of jail. Fuck that.
You're right. You're right.
He was in jail. He was in jail for what, a year and a half at least.
Yeah, but now he still got potential to go back while his homeboys ain't got nothing. That's over. The case is just it's out of there. They don't have no probation. They got no probation, no joint suspension over their head, none of that. Doug got all that hanging over his head. Who really wanted
whatever? He's not in jail right now, and he got money, and he got a business, and he got dough, and he got clothes, and he got all sorts of ill shit, and he can live a whole nice life and not have to break any laws ever, not once. He really could.
Yeah, but his pops might have been. His pops was like, I wish Doug kept fighting this case. Before Yak Gotti and them found not guilty, his pops was saying, nah, Doug should have kept fighting this case. Everybody was like, he tripping. But now, as I think about it, I'm like, damn, because maybe Doug wasn't listening to them lawyers. He's like, fuck that, I want to get out. Get me the fuck out. And
but the trial was a fucking damn circus, bro. I'd be like, what is going on here, bro? I'd be like, what is going on here? This is craziness. Like, just end this motherfucker. Like, end it now as fast as possible. I'll take whatever you can, get me out of here before they fucking kill me. Fuck around and give me life on some shit. Like, get me out of this clown court.
Yeah, you're right. Because they're going to try to say, oh, Yak and them took it to trial. But guess what? Yak and them, their offer was a dub, 20 years. Their offer was some crazy shit. So they had no choice. They rather take it to trial. You don't accept 20 years. You feel me? Most of the time, you're like, fuck it. They're going to have to give me that at trial. So it's not like the Thug situation where Thug was offered freedom or take it to trial. They was in a whole nother bag. So people try to compare them like, oh, they should have look at what Yak did. They free. Rat Gotti and then the other dude, they free though. The other dude got time served, Shannon. They out. They won in this case though, when it comes to that. But I ain't gonna say they knew they was gonna win. They didn't know the results is gonna end like this. But they
don't know. I mean, that was a sketchy trial, man. Like, I thought it was possible that they could win, but I also thought it was just as easy that he could get life and get really, really, really shafted. And thank God he didn't. But like, that shit could have went either way, bro. That really was sketchy. But the only thing I said from the get go is that it wasn't the feds; it was the state RICO, and they had a 50-50 chance on that one. Goddamn, they got lucky, man. They got lucky.
I don't think Dirk's gonna have that kind of luck. This shit is bad.
No, Dirk is fucking done. It's just a matter of, is he gonna do life or is he gonna get death row? That's crazy. That's crazy. Imagine they sentence him to death. That's wild. That's wild.
Chicago ain't killing. It's in LA. LA ain't killing people like that. They ain't gonna sentence him to death.
I mean, California does. What are you talking about? Yes, they do all the time. They put people on death row all the time in LA.
They ain't killing people like that. I don't know.
Yeah, and a mega star like him, or at least a superstar. Yeah, I don't think so either. I'm just saying a normal person could potentially get life. I mean, could potentially get death. He could potentially get life, and that's crazy. That's crazy in itself. Because that's a death sentence. That's a death sentence. Yeah, they're till death.
Life without.
It is what it is. It's just slow. It's just slow and painful. Fuck that. Fuck that. I don't wish that shit on anybody. I'd rather take death myself than get fucking life in prison. That's crazy.
Not even if you get conjugal visits and shit though.
I don't know. Now we're making deals. Like, yeah, there's a lot I would do to stick around in the world, but if I was just gonna fucking be sitting in a hole fucking somewhere out in some West Coast fucking prison with the threat of God knows what on the other side of that door, like I'll tap out. Not worth it for me. I don't need to be a gladiator. I've learned plenty in life. What I don't know, I don't need to know just yet or ever.
It's not about that. It's about prison guards. Some of the females, you probably could be hitting them, doing this, doing that.
I would just get a handful of fake pills and just be like, good night, peace.
That's lame.
I'm not going to do that now. Yeah, I'm not going to do that now. I'm saying if I went from being a fucking super millionaire for many years, living in life of luxury, to going to living on, doing life in some fucking cell block, like I'm tapping out on that. That's crazy. Like, from losing it all, like someone like Diddy losing it all and potentially doing life. I don't know if I could handle that.
Fuck that.
I don't know if I could handle that.
Ain't no tapping out. Just deal with the
I guess because I personally wouldn't tap out from my position because I'm just a regular dude. So like, I'd still want to fucking live, but like going from extreme wealth to like extreme fucking prison is fucking. That's I don't know. I don't know if I personally, after 30 years of being at the top like Diddy, I don't know if I can handle that switch, man. That's a lot to ask of somebody.
After a couple of years, it become normal.
Yeah, no, you're 1,000% right. You're 1,000% right. Well, that's the good thing about humans. We adapt to things very well. We don't like to, but when forced, we're very resilient. But we don't like to do it. If it's left up to us, people will never change shit. They'll let something be awfully wrong for the rest of their lives. But if change is forced upon you, we can adapt to it very well.
That's a fact. Hey, bottom line, fuck out of here. I ain't taking no content down. I'll hold back on all the other shit. You know, don't associate me with that side, none of that. Just the bullite side. All my bulls, you already know what it is. I respect J.O. Felony, and I respect San Diego, shout out to Dago, all that type of shit. But when it comes to this content, that got nothing to do with no street shit. This is just us running the content. So, but yeah, don't identify us with nobody else. You feel me? This is the bull side. And let's just get that straight. You feel me?
Our word's our word. Anything else you see on here is everybody else's word, and they come on here knowing that we don't back their shit. We're just giving them a platform.
Fact. It's still shout out to the GD Network and whoever else tapped in. What's the other dude name? All of them, whatever. But yeah, man, that's it. Anything else? Shout out to your Super Dub Nation. I'm
trying to think. I'm trying to think. I mean, the CEO of United Healthcare got shot in New York City. Did you see that?
It's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Did you see the video?
Yeah, they wrote stuff on the bullets. They're not releasing what was written on the bullets, but
yeah, I mean, I think a lot of that. I think it was the gun jam that he started injecting bullets out with writing on them. I think that was planned, but like I think that either way, it was a professional hit. Because on the gun jam, most people drop the gun and run away, or they got fucking caught. This guy cleared it out and then was able to continue using it. This dude's trained. You know what I mean? Just to be able to do that, not to clear it, but to clear it when you're in the middle of a hit and it goes bad.
That's a real
different. That's a killer. Plus, he's rocking with a suppressed weapon, not a silencer, just a suppressor, which is quieter but still somewhat loud, but no flash, so it can be used like at night. And he was pretty good, bro. And there was a woman standing there. He just balls of steel, did it right in front of her, and they don't. Whatever. They're not gonna keep that dude. In my opinion, that guy's a professional. He's done. He's gone. He's probably out of the country already. Although they shut down the airports today. They're shutting them down. They're shutting down the airports tomorrow or some shit. They're shutting down airports. I know they're shutting down like JFK, LaGuardia, and somewhere in Jersey, and they haven't said why yet.
They didn't catch them yet, basically.
No, they haven't.
Damn.
But the airport, they didn't say that the airports have anything to do with this. It just so happens that that's happening, and they haven't released a reason as to why. So that could be why, for sure. But yeah, they haven't caught him yet. I don't think they're gonna. This dude's a professional. I don't think they're gonna get him. Although they do have kind of a picture of his face, but I don't believe they'll find him.
I guarantee you, a lot of people like is happy, but he must have did some foul shit involving a lot of money. You know, he's in charge of a lot of shit. When the CEO of the United Healthcare.
I mean, look, if they're coming after you because you did dirty business, one thing. If it's a family member who got screwed on a payout or something like that, or got screwed on insurance and they died because of like shitty like backdoor insurance bullshit, you know what I mean? Like a family member that's disgruntled, but just so happens to be a trained fucking killer. Like we have a lot of guys that are special forces that can fucking easily do a hit on a CEO. You know what I mean? Like we've trained a lot of people like that in the last 20 years when we were in the 2 wars. So who knows? But either way, it was done professionally, and I don't think whoever did it's going to get caught.
Wow, that's amazing that you could pull a hit off in New York City. And
it's the best place to do it if you're smart. It's still one of the best places to do it if you're smart.
this ain't no movie. It is a movie out here. You know, there's just another hit out there in the city of Manhattan. Dude chilling in his Maserati. Dudes pulled up, shot his whole shit up. They gone. They ain't catch them dudes. Like, it's the city.
There was that dude who left the store in the Diamond District and just got banged on the street, right down the street from his store. Got mad diamonds stolen off of him. Like, no problem.
Damn.
No problem. Yeah, it happened like 10 years ago, 15 years ago.
I always fantasize of hitting the Diamond District back in the day.
It's it can be done, but it's so elaborate back there, and like they have so many back rooms and hallways. I've been back there a couple of times at different stores and shit. Like, I know a couple of guys that work down there. It's really elaborate. It's really elaborate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yo. Yeah, and you know, to end up that Busta Rhymes shit. Hey, I put up the content of Wack exposing that chunk because I think that's important, because dude is a fucking liar, an obvious liar. Like, I seen the proof that he's lying, so it ain't like that doesn't. If I see the real actual proof that somebody's a liar, then I know he's a fucking liar. We can't go.
Wait, you see the proof that who's lying? Who did you see proof is lying?
Yeah, when Wax said who you work for, and he couldn't name nobody. He's like, who, because he, when he was all on the interviews, he was saying he did this, he was security for this and that, and he getting paid on these big interviews, these big platforms, and he got exposed to be a liar, man. Let's be real. You know, a lot of people, you know, okay, I understand the hate for Wax, but y'all not seeing what the hell just happened. This dude is a fucking piece of shit who was spreading shit on Bus. You feel me?
I didn't believe it. Off rip, I didn't believe it. I was like, I don't believe it.
I'm just saying.
But it doesn't matter. Somebody said it, so we just let y'all know what somebody was saying.
We're about to get out of here and let BullRad finish smoking his crystal.
Yeah, this weed is pretty decent, I gotta be honest. Pretty loud. Shout out to Treehouse Cannabis.
Yeah, I'm on cannabis. I'm just playing y'all's weed, of course, but yeah, that pipe look crazy.
It's bong.
A bong or whatever you call it. The bong.
It's got water in it. And it helps filter out like a lot of nasty tar and shit like that.
Do you fucking you do the apple bong too?
No, that's a bowl. That's just a pipe. A bong has water in it, or a bubbler has water in it.
Y'all love the apple tree.
Yeah, the apple thing is cool. I've done it before. I used to work at a farm stand when I was younger, so like a country store, and like we sold apples that they grew there. So we sell apples because we grow apples in my town. Mm-hmm. Like we have the oldest apple trees in America here. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, it's New York, baby.
Yeah, these people been here for a minute, bro. We started with the Dutch, bro.
the big apple.
Yo, facts. But yeah, so we used to do that shit all the time, and I'm like, oh man, I've made it out of everything, fucking all types of, highlighter, Bic pen, water bottle, all that type of shit. But plastic, not a good idea.
Oh yeah, Stephen Charles, my boy, you feel me? He still fuck with me. But anyway, the panel, I mean, this Bitcoin shit, telling y'all right now, if you was rich, like holding real bread, a couple million to spare, I would still put $1 million on Bitcoin, because that thing is going.
Absolutely.
It's going.
Absolutely.
You feel me? I will still buy like 10 bitches.
I said no problem. I was like, it hits 100, no fucking problem. Like that's not a question. But it did it, and everybody's like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, what do you not know? Like, where's it gonna go down? Like
up.
Half the world's invested in that shit.
It's going up. I got friends that's very happy right now. You know, that cop Bitcoin back in the day. You know what I mean? Like, and you was talking about like, back in the day when it was you used to use it on the black market and things like that.
Yeah,
there.
I wanted to. I was inquiring about buying it to use it on like Pirate Bay and shit, like Silk Road type shit. And I had a friend who could get it out of Brooklyn. You go to a payphone, you call the number, the guy comes down, sees you, and right there transfers you the Bitcoin as you transfer the money from your phone. You know, it was like 2013 to 2015 time. Like it was like Bitcoin was like, I think Bitcoin was like, it was either under like 100 or it was like 300 or like 30. You know, it was like it wasn't hot yet, but it wasn't pennies either. It was worth money. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I planned on putting like a couple of grand in, and he told me about it. So like 2 weeks later, I saw him at a job, and I asked this kid, "Man, you know who he is?" And I was like, "Yo, can you make that call?" He's like, "Yeah." And then the next day he called me. He's like, "Yo," and I'm at the phone, and he's like, "The kid's not answering the phone." And then the next day, the number went dead, and he never heard from him again. That was it.
He finessed y'all dumbasses.
Oh no, I didn't give him any money. I didn't give him. No. That's still my boy. But the guy, the plug went dead. Like it was a dude, you know. And Bitcoin wasn't illegal or anything like that. It was difficult to use. And if you got caught with a lot of it, people are going to want to know. So transferring it had to be in person. It was wild. It was a wild thing. But like, God, if I had gotten what I wanted, because I just would have sat on it. And they're like, fuck it, and not cared. I wouldn't have sold it when it dropped to 35, because I would have bought in at nothing. You know, I wouldn't have cared, to be honest. But man, it's up over 100, and now like would have been nice. Would have been nice. Would have been really nice. I did. I could have pressed on for it. It's New York. I could have found it, but I was busy being an idiot and working.
It happens.
That's a pretty fucking good fumble, bro. But I also wanted it for nefarious reasons. What if I started using it online and then got myself in all sorts of trouble? You know, because I'd be like, yo, I can flip this. Yeah. So who knows?
EST would have defended me on this show today.
Maybe. But I feel like you kind of not deserved it, but it was just fun to listen to you squirm a little bit. Because I know you, and I know what it is, and I know you're cool, and I know it's all good. But like, it's just funny to watch because like they usually tend to get on me. Nobody really breaks your balls that often. It's pretty funny to see you get your balls broken for once.
It happens. This is going to happen a lot, probably. So, I like that the subs is going up. You know, these lives. I'm gonna get these lives where they gotta be, but you know, we've been dropping content. That's what it is.
I'd say the next 6 to 8 months is there's gonna be a lot of changes in this channel.
Facts.
In a lot of things.
We need to
a lot of things. Yeah. Yeah. No, there's gonna be some changes coming to the channel, so. It'll be dope.
Oh yeah. Why you didn't feed the dog?
Well, I let him out, but I didn't feed him yet. Because he doesn't eat yet. It's only 3:30. He needs to chill out. He wants to go in the backyard because there's snow in the backyard, and he wants to go back out again.
Oh, play. Your dog be eating filet mignon, I heard.
Yeah, from time to time.
Anyway,
if you know, I'll buy extra of it. It's not that expensive, and like good dog food is just decent food, and then you buy it from somebody else for even more. So I might as well just feed them what I know is healthy. You know, so if I have extra, for sure, but I'm not buying him exclusively filet mignon.
Anyway, we about to get up out of here, y'all. Appreciate it. Checking in. Whoever checking in later, like and subscribe this shit.
Absolutely. Do us a favor, like, subscribe, click the button, ring the bell. Do us that favor, please, folks. Comment, let us know what you think. Let us know what you want to hear about, and just pop in whenever we're live and comment as well. We definitely appreciate it. We'll try to shout you out for sure. Of course, we'll get to it for sure. But be safe, and until next time, salute.
Salute. We out.